A very good morning, dear students. I welcome you to another English lecture, and here I am today with a very interesting story. And you can very well see the name of the story on the board. It's The Desirable Shawl. So, what do you understand by desirable? Desirable means things that we long for, things that we wish to happen. So this particular story revolves around a very beautiful shawl, and this shawl, a small little girl, she wants to give it as a gift to her mother, which makes the story very interesting. See, dear students, we always love it when someone gives us gift. Although you know that your parents love you and everything that you have in your life is provided by them, yet on your birthdays or on any special occasions when they give you certain kinds of gifts, you really feel happy at it, right? Similarly is the case with our parents. Even they like to receive gifts, right? So even they like the surprises. So I'm sure many of you must have tried giving such surprises to your parents, maybe on Father's Day, Mother's Day, maybe on the birthdays of your parents, or maybe on their anniversaries. You also think of buying something out of your pocket money and then giving them a surprise, and I'm sure you love the expression which they share with you, right? So out here in this particular story, there is a character named Chi Wei. This girl, she is Chi Wei, and she is living in a town known as the Mesa town. Now what is a Mesa town? Normally when we talk about mountain area, we imagine that the mountain area is going to have these pointed peaks and mountains, right? But out here, Mesa means a kind of a mountain that isn't so pointed, it is flattened towards the top. So in a way we can say it is kind of a tableau, which we can imagine it as the top portion is flattened, it is not that pointed. So this girl used to reside in the Mesa town, and you can see the mother of Chi Wei, and also you can see the beautiful shawl. Now this particular shawl is two-colored. It is blue on one side and red on the other side, and it is made up of pure wool, and that is why it is very warm. So this is a beautiful shawl which Chi Wei wants to gift to her mother. Now what exactly happens in the story? Does the story straight away start with giving a gift? No, dear students. This girl Chi Wei has to do many things in order to gift this shawl to her mother, and that's the exciting part of the story begins. Now in your books you're going to notice that the first paragraph from where this lesson starts are actually 6 lines of a poetry, and the crux of the poetry is that no matter how you are in your complexion, no matter what kind of an appearance you are having, whether you are fair, whether you are dark, but what matters is your heart, how you are at your heart. Do you have a heart that has mercy in it? Do you have a heart that has love in it? So that is what matters at the end of the day. And we come to know that Chi Wei has a beautiful heart. And let's see how the story begins. So let's start with the story now. In the beginning of the story, we come to know that there's a girl named Chi Wei, and she lives with her mother, and once in a month they go to the Canyon store. Canyon store refers to a marketplace which has very small stores in it, and the lanes are also quite thin out there. You cannot take any wagon or any vehicle out there. It's normally when you walk and you can reach the place. And these kind of markets are, even today we can see in almost every city there are certain kinds of markets which are quite congested, but yet we get to buy so many interesting things, so we often like walking there. Okay, so similarly what they used to do for a living, the mother used to make jars. She's a potter, we can say, and she used to make the jars, and those jars these people used to go and sell once in a month to the canyon store. They used to go to the market and they used to sell it out there. And then what they used to do with those jars that they used to sell, they used to get the things that are required for their living. They used to buy their food, clothing, etc. with the help of exchanging those jars. So now what happens, this particular lady, that they both are, you know, traveling. They have to travel from the Mesa town and they have to cross a desert on the way, and then they reach the destination to that particular market to sell this things that they make. Now on the way they come across many animals. Like when they are traveling, they get to see the prairie dogs, they get to see the antelopes, they get to see the coyote, they get to see lizards, they get to see the plants that are, you know, available in the desert. So all these views they get to watch while they are traveling. How do they travel? The question arises. They travel in a wagon, and who is the person who rides this wagon for them? It is Mahapiti. He is the sheepherder. And what does he do? He is the owner of the wagon. So in the wagon, these two people sit, they carry their goods, that is their jars, and they go and sell it, they exchange it in the market once every month. So this particular trip is fixed for Chivi every month. Now what happens, in one of the trips when they go, she notices her mother stops at a store and she comes across a beautiful shawl that is blue on one side, red on the other side. It is extremely soft, extremely attractive. It is made up of pure wool and it is quite expensive as well. So the mother, when she's touching that cloth, she is feeling very good. And Chivi, the moment she notices that her mother has liked this particular piece of cloth, she just wishes that my mother should buy it. So she's asking the question to her mother that, Mom, are you going to buy it? The mother says, of course not. I cannot buy this because we have other important things to spend on. And what are the important things? It's their basic requirements, that's their food and clothing. So they have to buy the wheat, they have to buy the flour, etc. And she's not going to spend any money, or she's not going to exchange her jars for this particular shawl. But Chivi is, quite disappointed with the statement that the mother makes, and she decides that of course I have to get the shawl for my mother. But the question arises, how? So now Chivi goes to the person who is the owner of the shop where this beautiful shawl lies. So the trader, she asks that trader that what is the price of this shawl, and the trader says it's $6. And then what happens? She is not able to pay $6 because she doesn't have that much of money. So what does she do? She is opening the button of her collar, and then she is wearing a beautiful necklace. The necklace is made up of shells and it is sky blue in color, and when it is morning time, then what happens? The necklace is looking pinkish. So she is sharing this particular, she's showing it to the trader, and the trader says, indeed it is a beautiful necklace, and if you are to sell it, I am going to buy it for $2 only. So then Chivi says, of course you have realized that I want to buy this shawl. My intention is to buy the shawl, and by selling it in $2, I don't think that pays off for the shawl. So she says, but I am going to buy it for sure. And then that particular trader, he asked this particular girl, what is your age? And she says that I am 7 years old. And then the trader is telling to her that if I would have a daughter, or even my daughter would have been of your age only, at this point of time she also must have been of the age of 7. So in the story it is not described exactly much about the trader's daughter, or whether they stay together or not, or whether she's even alive or not, but the hint is given that of the same age he might be having a daughter. Now he talks very lovingly to Chivi, but then some people enter the store and he starts entertaining those people. After that, what happens? Chibi is sitting in the wagon and her thoughts are just revolving about the idea of buying this shawl, and she keeps on thinking, what can I, what is the way by which I can just earn somehow some money and buy this shawl. Now she is, next day again going to the same trader, and she's not able to see the shawl out hanging or displayed out there. So she's very tensed. She's so tense that her eyes are almost filled with tears, and she's asking the trader, have you sold the shawl? Where is it? Has someone taken it? So what Chibi is answered by the trader, he says, no, of course not. Nobody has taken it yet. And he also realizes that the shawl is so important to this poor child. And what is she saying? She quickly takes off her necklace and she gives it to him, and she says that I am going to pay the rest of the amount too, but please don't sell the shawl to anyone else. And the trader assures her that okay, fine, I am not going to give it to anyone else for sure, and you can have it for yourself. After that, what happens? Chibi is, their work of selling is in the canyon store, and in that market is done. They have to return back to Mesa. Next month now she is going to come. So she has 1 month to arrange the money. So far she has been successful in arranging $2 only, because her necklace is of worth $2. Now she started thinking, what are the ways how I can earn money. She starts thinking, what if I weave something? But then she says, for weaving something I will need to buy some wool again. I need money for that. Then she starts thinking, I can pick the apricots or some fruits. So generally these people, how do they earn their living? They are also doing certain work, like working in the farm, or when it is the season for plucking certain fruits, so they do it and they get some money. So now Chibi is saying that I am just going to earn a few pennies out there, and out here I'm requiring dollars, so that won't do, and besides it is not the season. So what should I do then? Then what happens? For a few days regularly, the mother is busy making the jars, because she has to sell it before the day the comes that they have to go to the market. And this girl, every day she is just disappearing into the desert. She is not even telling the mother where she is going, and her mother doesn't notice because she is busy in her own work. And every day this girl disappears in the desert, and finally the day comes when they have to go to the market again. So this time what is she carrying? When they are sitting in the wagon, secretly this girl in her shawl, she is carrying something. And what is it? She is carrying wild honey, and all these days she had been collecting it. And even this poor child has hurt herself because the bees have stung her when she was trying to get that honey. Now again she quickly goes to the trader's shop, and she's just offering this wild honey, and she's saying, this is what I have got. I hope now I'll be able to pay the price for this particular shawl. But to her disappointment, there's a white man standing in front of the trader, and they both are talking to each other. And the trader says, I'm so sorry, poor child, but this white man standing in front of you, he has bought the shawl, and there are many shawls, so you can have another one. So this is the way he's talking. And that moment the heart of this poor child breaks, because this was exactly the piece she wanted to give to her mother, exactly the same, nothing else she wanted to give. So she is very sadly going and sitting back in the wagon. And when the day's work is over, even the mother comes and sits, and they both are now on their way back home. She doesn't look anything outside the wagon. There is no sightseeing she does. She's not paying any attention to which animals are crossing, or what trees are passing by, or how is the weather, or anything. She is just feeling sad about the shawl. Later on, what happens, the mother says when they are unloading things from the wagon, that time the mother is saying this is also a package which a white man had given for you, and he said that you have bought it from him. So she was wondering, the mother is thinking, what did you sell in exchange to get this package? And the moment Chibi is touching the packet, she is able to feel it is so soft, and obviously it has got something really soft inside it. and when she's opening the package, she notices that this very shawl that she longs to give her mother is inside that packet, and her heart is simply, so happy, so excited, full of happiness it is that she is able to give the desirable shawl, the one which she wanted, the one which her mother wanted, to her mother. And she is feeling so proud about it as well. And then she is wondering, and also to her surprise, the necklace which she was wearing, which she had given to the shopkeeper, even that was there in the packing. And there was a small little note also which said that, even a person who is white in appearance also has a beautiful heart. So this is an Indian story written by an American writer. Okay, and you obviously know the rules. The Britishers had ruled India, and for some time it was, into the minds of the Indian people that all people who are British are, very cruel and they cannot have a good heart. So this American writer, she has written many Indian stories on based for the children of India on India. So she has also mentioned in the story that even that white person has a beautiful heart, and that white person did not purchase this. And it was also mentioned in the note that this particular shawl you have purchased not with money, not with your honey, not with your necklace, because necklace obviously has been returned, but for the love that you have for your mother. So it was the love that she expressed which impressed the trader. And it is kept a secret from us that whether it is the trader who has given the shawl to her or it is actually the white man. But if we make guesses, then we feel that probably it is the trader only, because he was seeing her own daughter into her, and the necklace was with the trader only, so probably the trader is the one who has gifted this. And maybe the white man wanted to buy the shawl, but this trader must have convinced him that it belongs to this poor child, because she is making such a lot of efforts to do so. This portion of the thing that I'm explaining you is actually not given in your book. It is just an assumption. So basically the writer ends the story making us think that probably it was either of them, either the Englishman or the trader himself, who has gifted this shawl to this girl. And she is very happy at the end of the day. And we also should learn the dedication that this child has shown to provide something to her mother. It was not an easy thing to get honey from the bees hive, and she is stung. With poor child, she has been even stung in the process. Okay, so we are lucky that our parents give us gift and we are also able to buy things for them. Some people have to really slog to do so. So we should be thankful to the parents, to God, that He has made us like this and provided us with all these facilities, and also pray for the ones who are incapable so that God may bless them too. So that's what we learn from this lesson. I hope you enjoyed the story of the desirable shawl, and it must have put some ideas into your heads also to give something special to your parents, because at times it is good to make them feel special as well. So that's all from my side. God bless you all, dear students. Any doubts we can further discuss in our online classes.